Hello, hello, hello. This will be a read for my beautiful Sagittariuses. It's your first time here. Welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being part of the community. If you want to, like my energy, like my style, want to support me and become one of the community, then it's free. All you got to do is hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and you are in there. Okay, I hope today has found you well, and you all are having a fantastic Samhain holiday season. We are in the time of connecting to our ancestors, Sagittarius, so I hope you do that, and it's easy to do. You can it doesn't have to be elaborate. A simple prayer or pictures up or favorite memories, it can be personalized. But ancestors are really awesome this time of year to connect to and get guidance from and protections and just a way to honor those that came before us, right? So I went ahead and pulled cards from a couple decks, and I got the tarot as a clarifier. If you guys are on Facebook, you might want to check me out there. I do have a free tarot page over there. Same name. If I get a chance, I'll put the link to it underneath. I do have a paid channel over there on Facebook, and that's just 99 cents. And I do tarot reads over there, but I do a lot of other stuff. I'm big into manifesting, so I paid quite a bit for manifesting info as far as a lot of personal development classes, and I share that over there, what I've learned, what it works for me. And right now we're currently reading The Secret of the Ages, so I like to read the manifestation books too. Currently reading that one on there, so if that interests you, and come on over and check us out. I do have a second channel that I started out with health and wellness, and although I'm still in the health and wellness, I'm no longer with the pharmacy, so that channel is going to be turned into nothing but I'm just going to be reading over there, reading books. So if you want to join me on that second channel, it's right now currently named Starlight Steps to Health, but I'm going to be changing that up to something else to reflect me reading. Yeah, I'm just going to be reading a lot of manifestation material over there. So come join me over there. It's free as well. So wherever I find you, I find you. All right, Sagittarius. So what I got overall for the overall read was intuition. It's a perfect month to develop that. Some of you are leaning into that. Some of you need to lean into that intuition. So what I got over here, we got an overall energy through my spellcaster deck. And the middle is the blocks in between the connection. This is a read, Sagittarius, for you and the person in your energy. It doesn't have to be a lover. It can be a friend. It can be an acquaintance, whatever shape love that is. And these are my intimate tarot deck, but since I said it could be for friends or for family, I made it more a passion card, things that you are passionate about. So that would open it up a little more other than just sexual partners. Okay, so I just wanted to explain that before we started. So let's begin with your sign, Sagittarius. We have lighten your load. Some of you are very heavily burdened, carrying too much on your back. Could be a warning against people-pleasing, putting yourself last, worthiness. Some of you at this time need to really, pull your energy back some, or you could risk burning out. Okay, so let's get your person's energy. We have good luck. This person could be viewing you as a lucky charm, or they are having some luck at the moment in some endeavors. Black cat, Halloween. Maybe they went through a period of not being so lucky. And the block between you two, or the block in this connection. I don't read this deck up's reversal. Financial health. So somebody here was really worried about the financial aspects of this relationship. They chose money over the love aspect. I think you're being called to lighten your load and release this person. Do you really want somebody in your energy, Sagittarius, who does that? Perhaps they're wanting to get lucky, getting back into your good graces if they did that. So let's get with the clarifiers here. What is lighten your load for Sagittarius? Yeah, you're cutting people off. Perhaps you're seeing clear who's for you, who's not, who's worth the investment, time, and energy, and who's not. She's like, come, but I only want truth and those legit. I got my sword up, and I don't hesitate to hold you accountable or cut you off. She means business. She ain't taking no bull. So I feel that heavily in your energy. That's what you're doing. You're leaning heavily on your intuition because you've been around a lot of people who take from your energy kind of selfishly and who don't reciprocate or just have ill intent on that. So let's get the clarifier for the good luck. Hermit. So this person here is hoping they get lucky, get back in your good graces. Hermit, they're self-reflecting. Perhaps they know that they messed up, that really there is no comparison. You're not going to be happy. I mean, you get to a point where, yeah, material stuff is wonderful. It's great. We all strive to want to have nice things, nice home, nice car. But it's not very fulfilling. It's not going to love you. It's not going to take care of you. It's not going to reciprocate. So there's nothing wrong with having nice things and wanting nice things. But when you love nice things over connections and people, then you're gonna hit a wall because that stuff isn't fulfilling. It's not. We've seen it, right? You've seen people who we've even experienced ourselves, got something new, and then after a while that newness wears off and it's a temporary high, it's a temporary joy. It's not a permanent thing. So what is a clarifier for the block? King of Wands. This person was impulsive. It made this decision. King of Wands could also be maybe they did not want to commit. He's my independent king, very attractive king. This king knows what he wants. So but they didn't. They know what they want, so they knew what they wanted. It just wasn't a connection with you. And maybe the light in your load, maybe they didn't really express that to you. And maybe they led you on. Maybe that was their intent. And their luck ran out. Because at some point you're going to know, I mean, you can only string somebody along for so long, right? And either they want to elevate, because normal connections have a process of going to the next tier, right? I mean, if you're with somebody and you click, then you're going to make plans for future, the long term. Especially if you've been with somebody a year. and you're not, there's no title, there's no commitment, there's no reciprocity, then you're probably not, you're in a situationship, and those are never good to be in, Sagittarius. You're really robbing yourself to be participating in that, because you're worth so much more. You're very intelligent, man or woman, it doesn't matter. So let's get your passion. Fidelity, your passion right now. Yeah, see this person, they left you. They didn't want a connection with you. See all the seeds she's got? Seeds. She planted a lot of seeds into this connection. And I'm sure she wouldn't have if she knew the true intent. I mean, naturally, you're not going to want to plant a lot of seeds into somebody who's not in it for long term. Women just don't operate like that. Most of us do not. So I think they left you with, see, she didn't have much. That's very tiny effort. Did not really give her a lot. It just took off. I have a feeling this person was in and out of your life. Very selfish individual. So let's go over here to their passion. Forgiveness. Yeah. They want forgiveness. They know they screwed up. They know they didn't treat you right at all. They're hoping they can have some growth here, that you'll forgive and you guys can work this out. The block, passion. That was the block. I mean, it was a relationship just based on passion. Falls under the King of Wands. Right? The Knight of the Wands is the player. King of the Wands, he's a very passionate guy. And so I believe they just wanted to keep this connection just sexual, just passionate whenever they want. See, he's not even looking at her. She's tying something around his wrist. Like, remember how they used to tie something around your finger, not to forget. Yeah, I think you tried to work with this, tried to make it more balanced, but they did not. You can't force somebody in a connection. They didn't want it. Okay. So let's get your clarifier on the passion. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You are wanting love. Pretty straight up. You made it clear. You wanted love. This is divine timing. This is restarts. This is new. So that's what you wanted. You wanted a love connection with this person. This person got, yeah, they had stuck energy. It might have went well for a while, but when things started to get serious and either, you're either going to, excuse the term, shit or get off the pot, you could only, like I said, you can only stalemate for so long before you kind of figure it out, right? And I think that's what happened here. They waited way a long time, very hermit energy, just not very clarity over here. They knew, they just wasn't honest with you. They kept you stuck. They kept stringing you along. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the block was they didn't want love. I told you. It was just fell under the passion. They only wanted a sexual connection. And I hate that term, friends with benefits. I'll tell you why. Because friends see each other and do things with each other. And a lot of people try to categorize that friends with benefits as just sexual, like we're friends and we're just sexual friends. And if you're not doing anything outside of the bedroom with them, then there's no way you're friends. Do you see how silly that sounds? Friends with benefit. But if they don't ever take you to do anything, you don't ever hang out, you're not friends. Okay? You're fuck buddy. That's pretty much, I hate to be that blunt, but that's what it is. So Sagittarius, somebody tried to make you an option, tried to make you just a sexual connection, even though they knew what you wanted. They knew you wanted a cup. They knew that you were putting a lot into this connection, and they knew they weren't going to return it. So you're being asked to keep leaning into your intuition. This was a learning experience for you. We've all been there. We all have our lessons. This person may come back around wanting forgiveness. I always tell people to forgive. It releases you from the contract and them as well. Doesn't mean you have to take them back, but you might get some answers. You might get your closure. You might want to work it out. That's going to be up to you, Sagittarius. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. Be sure again to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, like, comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know where you're watching me from and what's going on in your world. And did this resonate with anybody? And thank you so much for watching. And until next time, love y'all. Have a good evening. Bye.